been trying to teach my daughter the days of Holy Week. And as she tries to wrap her mouth around the word Maundy, which many of us, even at whatever age we might be, might struggle with, we recall that what Jesus was saying, the Latin term for this is te mandate. I command you, my mandate to you. And as I think about all the things I've heard about what Jesus mandates us to do, I recognize that paying actual attention to what Jesus does in the rituals that we will commemorate tonight very much subvert that narrative. If you were to ask the person who speaks the most about Jesus on Facebook what God commands, if you were to talk to the person who's most likely to start there when they're talking about Jesus, it is often the case that the mandate that they're going to call on is not the mandate we hear from the Gospel of John tonight. You're going to hear about the Holy One, the Most High. Think about that. The Holy One from Most High, getting down on his knees and washing the filthy, stinky feet of his friends. Taking the towel around his waist and cleaning the disgusting, unbathed feet of his friends. I don't wash any of my friends' feet, and they probably shower every day. Without walking in sandals they may have had to dust off from a town that didn't receive the good news. I don't wash my friends' feet. But as I listen to the story that we will hear from John tonight, I hear about the Holy One from Most High getting down on his knees and demonstrating what we all have to be prepared to do, which is to humble ourselves, which is to be made lowly, to do whatever it would take to risk kneeling before the people in front of us, if that's safe. And it might not be. And if it isn't, don't do it. And in fact, what might be beautiful from this perspective is to be able to find if that's the challenge God has for us today. Because if it's to be here, if this is our struggle, if it's that we really don't know how to be humble and to be in a position of supplication, if it really is a stretch to be before one another and to kneel down and wash each other's feet, then we definitely need to do it. And if it turns out that this is the place the world has put us in, and this is where we're expected to be, at someone's feet, as the only job we can get, or the only job we've been told we could have, then now's the time to rise and stand strong in the Lord. What Maundy Thursday is about, however, is that whatever the posture it is that you take to be proud in your God, is that it has to start from a place of love. It has to begin with love. And that's what we offer to one another here, whatever it is we do about feet. And it's what we offer, or are offered here at the feast that God prepares for us, not just today, but for all of eternity. Whatever we need will be met. That is love. That is what God mandates. So gather in that spirit with gratitude. That's all I can help but feel today. A little bit of challenge and a whole lot of thanks. Thanks be to God. Amen.